Here we are with Sky. It is a rainy day, and I know Sky does not like cars, and we live right on this busy road. This is a great practice for Sky to learn how to build her confidence. So again, we're working on, you can see my straight arm, straight down on my side. Nice loose leash with Sky. We have our 5 tools anytime she creates pressure on the leash. I'm straight, you can see it's kind of slightly behind me. In general, when I'm correcting Sky, it's not usually that she's pulling to the front, it's that she's lagging behind or she's trying to force her way to go smell something. No matter what the pressure is, I'm going to use those same 5 tools we learned yesterday. And that was a big snowplow that just drove past us, and Sky did pretty good with it. So you can see I'm giving some flicks right down the leash, right? Just a flick. I have 5 tools I can use. Remember, I have the flicks, I have the zigzags, or just kind of zig, and zag, and zig, and zag. I just kind of go back and forth. That really helps Sky learn to pay attention to me and not let her nose get the better of her. I couple that, so right there I was doing a zig or a zag, and you saw me flicking at the same time. That's totally fine. I can use all those 5 tools interchangeably at the same time, however I would like. So you're seeing the flick, you've seen the zigzag. Another one I can do is the reset. This is where I lift up the weight of an apple. So as if I'm picking up an apple. There's an apple in this hand, I'm picking it up, and I'm just waiting for Sky's bum to hit the ground. There, that was beautiful. This is a reset. That's one of our other tools of my 5 tools. This is also something I do all the time on a walk because I need Sky to learn how to chill. I need her to learn how to be calm, cool, and collected. So if I'm talking to a neighbor, or I'm tying my shoe, or I'm checking the mail, she's not running off with her nose or pulling me or dragging me. She's just chilling. So that reset is an important skill for not pulling. It's also an important skill you need to practice every time you go on the walk. So multiple times on the walk, each time you go for a walk, you're going to practice that patient reset at least a dozen times while on the walk. And again, the times vary. You can do it for 2 seconds, 2 minutes, 20 seconds, 20 minutes. It doesn't matter, but it's practicing so she can learn to control that impulse. Okay, we're just going for a nice walk here. So we had the flicks you saw. You saw the zigzags. You saw the reset. The other one is just a change of direction. So let's say there's something ahead of us she's really wanting to get. All I would do, except for she's walking beautifully right now, but all I would do is turn around and go the other direction, away from it. And then once she's calm, cool, and collected again, I would turn back around and go back towards whatever it is that's getting her to be a little crazy, until eventually I'm able to pass it. So we're just working on being calm, cool, and collected on a nice, short, loose leash. Remember, there are 5 tools. We went over 4 again. Let's go for the last one. It's the rollback. The rollback is usually one when the dog's really been pulling on me. Sky doesn't have a tendency to do that, but I still want to show it to you because it's important to know it. And it's just where you walk backwards. I'm going to walk backwards. Sky's going to turn around. Then I'm going to walk forward. And Sky's going to walk forward. So it's just a simple, I don't change my body directions, but I change the direction I'm going. But Sky has to physically turn all the way around and then go back forward, which is a lot of work for her. She doesn't love it, so that really helps if she's pulling, to be like, if you don't want to work harder, work smarter, girl. And so then she'll work smarter because she doesn't want to have to work harder doing those rollbacks, right? So we're just working on this nice, loose leash. she's doing really good. Again, her only problems are if she's wanting to walk too slow or if her nose is getting away from her. So I'm going to grab some excitement. It's raining right now, so it's hard to get the kids out on the bicycles. But in a minute, we'll get some bicycles, we'll get some ripsticks, we'll get some other exciting things and see how she does whenever it's not a low-key walk, whenever it's a more exciting walk and there's more distractions around. So again, watch, see my hand placement, see her body placement right beside me. When she gets too far behind, I can feel pressure on that leash, and so that's when I'm bumping her forward. She's going extra slow now because she's next to the road. She doesn't love being right next to the road. You see the road there? But that's okay. I know she doesn't like it, so that's a great thing to practice on. We want to get her familiar and comfortable with all sorts of crazy. Here we are with Sky. We just finished our walk. Now we're going to bed. I'm going to take off the transition leash off her nose. Right now you can see it's across her nose. I'll teach you about this in a closer up video. Put it off her nose for now. Twist the leash back on and leave it around her neck. Okay, so I took the transitional leash off the nose, as you can see, and again, I don't know if you can hear me, but I will show you how the transitional leash works in a video up close in a little bit. But when they're on their bed, I have the transitional leash off their nose, and it's just around their neck. It's around their neck, so in case they hop off their bed and start wandering, I can quickly step on the leash and lead them back to their bed. Pyrenees are a little different than most breeds. You can't really tell them what to do. They're like the cats of the dog world. So if you notice, I went up to the bed. I was pulling, and when I got there, she's like, go ahead and try to make me. I'm really heavy. And I just let her know, I'm going to make you. I just brought her to a different angle, and then just waited, and then just said, Sky bed. And I don't know if I touched the bed or if I just kind of loosened up the leash. things though, like he is. Baxter is a little terrified of life. Sky just needs help getting her mind wrapped around what we want is what she wants, so that she wants to do it. Alright, so I am playing on my Alexa from YouTube, sounds that drive dogs crazy. And now I'm just going to go about my day. So the sounds are going, and I'm watching the dog. You can see Ollie is packing for a camping trip. He's got some tins and some chocolate and some sandwiches and pepperonis. What more do you need, right? So we'll be all over. He's packing for his camping trip. I'm gonna be in and out of the room. I'm letting this play, and I'm watching their reactions. And as they're behaving wonderfully, like they both are, I'm gonna go love on them. They're both doing awesome. They're laid down, chill. Their heads perk up every now and then. Coming! Their ears go back. At one point they kind of looked around. That's okay. That's what we want, right? It's not that I want them numb to the world. It's that I want them to know how to control themselves. So we're just going to go about our day. And each time they're being good, I'm going to love on them. Not after they are naughty and then good, but when they're being good. Coming! Just a second. All right, come on in. Hello. Hey, how's it going? Good. It's good to see you. How's your day been? It's been going pretty well. Awesome. Thanks for coming in today. So you can see Baxter reacted. I gave him some distance pressure until his bum went down. And then I don't know if you could tell, but he half let out a little bark. I'm just gonna ignore it. I want him to learn to be calm, cool, and collected, and I want him to chill, but if I go over to a half-hearted bark instead of praising the positive, he's going to go to that bark more often than what I praise him for. So I really want to praise him for the good. Now we're being good. There's a good boy. Yeah, there's a good boy. There's a good boy. There's a good boy. So there you saw, I was loving on him and telling him, oh, you're a good boy, and his butt came up. As soon as his butt came up, I was all done. I applied distance pressure, and I walked away after his bum went down. And then I'm going to go do it again in a minute and just practice him being calm, cool, and collected without reacting to me being happy to talk to him. He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah. Oh, you fell over. No, you fell over. No, don't pet me. I'll pet you. Yeah. Good boy. And Sky is rocking it, so I'm going to go love on Sky. And so this is what the day is going to look like for about the next 4-ish hours. I'm gonna go have sounds that drive dogs crazy going. I'll probably try to convince Caleb, the little guy, into bringing a ball in and bouncing a ball. I think that'd be terrifying for both friends, but we can work on it in a positive way so that I'm teaching them that with the chaos and with the excitement, things are okay. And so we're just gonna sit here for a couple hours. I'll make another video when I have the ball come in and the excitement level change. Remember, when the kids go home, it's going to be the same training program for y'all at home, just shortened. Free play, training walk, bed, reflect. Free play, training walk, bed, reflect. You're going to do it at least twice a day, that order. Sorry, only 4. That order, at least twice a day, preferably 3 if you can. It doesn't matter how long each one is. It's the fact that you do it in order and that you do it well. So if my free play is 1 minute because that's all I have time for, and then I'm going to go straight to the walk because I have time for a good walk, that's fine. 1 minute free play. Do your training walk.
Maybe my bed is multiple hours because I have a long morning, or maybe my bed is only 2 minutes because I gotta go to work and I need them to go back to the reflection space so that I can go to work for the day, and then they're in the reflection space for a while. It doesn't matter. The trick is fitting the training around your schedule, not creating a new schedule for the training, or it's never gonna work. So it's important that you really understand how this can fit into your lifestyle. So if you have any questions about kind of like what your lifestyle looks like and how you're gonna fit it in, and I can help you with understanding how you can multitask this into your schedule so that you can get it done at least twice a day, maybe even 3 times a day. So we're gonna chill here for a couple hours, and then I will do another video when we amp it up. But right now they're both snoozing and doing a great job. All right, we have an excited Caleb who went and got his ball. All right, Caleb, you can just bounce the ball around. You don't touch the beds or the dogs, but kind of walk that direction with it, okay? Go for it, buddy. Pass it to Ollie. You gotta actually throw it to him, buddy.
Throw it. Hi.
Good. Oh, bonked off Caleb's head. About the ball, so we're gonna go put the ball away, and then we're gonna practice some pots and pans. So we'll be right back to try some pots and pans. Outside.
Still doing good.
We all left the room to go put the ball away, and they did a great job. We're gonna try some pots and pans.
Whee!
While he's doing the pot, I'm gonna start running. Keep going. Good job, Ollie. Thank you. All right, that was pretty good. So you saw Baxter get off. You saw me try to use distance pressure. That's where I stand in front of him and apply pressure, but I don't touch him. It wasn't really working, so I just grabbed that leash and helped him on there and applied distance pressure from there. We're gonna do one more excitement. So we've done the ball, we've done pots and pans, we've done the door. We're gonna do the door again. Ollie, will you go out the front and around the back?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so ring the doorbell and knock on the door until I answer.
Better answer fast. It's raining.
Yeah. Stand under the overhang. I know people come to the door, triggers both of them. We've worked out a little bit. We're going to work on it a little more. Coming, just a second. 1 minute, I'm coming. Knock some more. Coming. Hey, come on in. Hey, come on in. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good, come on in. Welcome. Do you always walk like that?
No.
Awesome, yay. So you saw Baxter get off again, so we're gonna practice this a few more times. I'm gonna see if I can't get some staff from the kennel to come over, but hopefully you're getting to see how I correct with that distance pressure. I'm not sure if the camera's in the right spot for you to see that. Oh, you can do it one more time. Run around one more time. get some new people to come in because I think he'd react differently if he wasn't seeing Ollie's face come in the door. But it's important to practice it. Coming, just a second. Even if it's just your family, get them used to it. Get them used to the chaos. And then when the change happens, when it's new people, it'll be less dramatic. So I'm going to go answer the door. Coming! Deepen your voice this time. Or high pitch it.